folks, welcome back to an episode of the Road Trip Save. It's me, Dr. Benji FM, and since our very, well, it was convincing, wasn't it, our 5-0 win last time out against Bayer Leverkusen, just Gerald getting 4 goals, a hat-trick within, 7 minutes? That's quite impressive. I didn't realise it was 7 minutes. 7 minutes is good, isn't it? We've played this game since then, 2-1-0 wins over Schalke and Nuremberg, and another 5 goals, another 5-1 win over Dresden in the Cup, and we face Dresden again today, of course, a former team of mine. We then play AC Milan in the Champions League. Next episode will be the climax of the AC Milan game, with a game against Bayern Munich in there as well. Of course, the challengers, well, we're sort of the challengers, the title holders as things stand in the Bundesliga, so they're there to be caught, and hopefully next episode we'll do that. But let's focus on today then, and we'll kick things off in the first division against Dresden. You might have just seen there, in fact, we're 2 points behind Bayern Munich, so we've got to win this game. And if you look at the team, it's injury season, folks. Pasak is currently out with an injury. He won't be too long, though, I don't think, actually. No, 8 to 10 days. Christian Berchtold's also out with 2 to 3 days with a damaged heel. Some of these guys may well be back for the Champions League game. It's not impossible. And Sinny's picked up a suspension, so he won't play today. And then finally, Biada is also out with a gash leg for 2 to 3 days. So nothing too severe. They will hopefully be back very, very shortly. And this brings us to the team today then. We've got Chiminti in goal, Vinicius, Silva, Englert. Tielemans is going to play the deep line playmaker role. Not too defensive, that position, so I think he'll do okay there. Paveda comes in on that right-hand side for Paslak. Quimby, Tolga, just Gerald, Omar Yilmaz, and Muller up top through the middle today. Luka Jovic will probably feature in the Champions League, not really fully fit to play this game, and that goes for a few other players as well. Nick is included in that. Omar Yilmaz, though, coming along really, really nicely. Currently 3-star current ability, still got that potential to be a 5-star player, and I'm hoping the more game time we give him, the more likely he is to turn into a wonder kid. So far, early stages, but it's looking good. Anyway, into the games we go then. Dresden, the team, I've not cut this yet, this is good. I mean, you've ruined it by talking there, Ben. Dresden then, the team we're playing today, and of course, a former side of mine. We'll look out for any familiar faces. Give Yuri Tielemans a number. Apparently he's not actually had one yet. I'll give him number 15. And here we are then. We're favourites for this, as expected. Dresden having an okay season, though. Don't look relegation threatened. So, you know, I brought them up and left them in a good situation. They've not gone down since. Currently 12th position then. Doing okay. And any names from there that we recognise? Well, Yannick Hines playing in the middle, next to Zanto, so those two players still hanging around, and apart from that, there's not too many. Fatty Dink's still there, Gimba's there, that's a player we sold from Stuttgart to Dresden, and up top, Torre, who we never really saw me sign, or use in fact, but I did bring in, scores the occasional goal for them, and Hadzlibeluk was a player I think, again, we sold from Stuttgart, yeah, we did. And he's doing alright, actually 14 goals in 27, not a bad season for him. So let's get into this. Siegert's on the bench as well, just quickly before we carry on. Siegert's there. Do you know what? He was a lot better, like when I remember him, but apparently not that good. Fatty Dink's got a bit of an injury as well, so that might be good for us. We'll have to wait and see. So into the games we go, and this is the sort of game I'm expecting us to win. It's Borussia Dortmund versus Dresden. Part 2. We beat them 5-1 in the Cup, so we're through in that. Okay then, we are in the black with the yellow numbers, there in the orange with the... is that black again? I think it is. Now, as I say, we've just beaten them in the Cup. I played a pretty strong side in that game, so I'm hoping we kind of just follow it up straight away with a game in the league and beat them again. It'll be my luck, though, that won't happen, so let's find out. Also, look what I've got on. Hashtag scenes. It arrived as Chiminti saves. Still available if you're interested. Now I've actually got one to hand though. If you did get yours, do send me a picture on Twitter so I can be like, oh, thanks very much for getting it, because I do appreciate it. And I say this, Muller goes through. Oh, and Muller scores. My goodness gracious. He gets his first goal of the game, 7th of the season. It's good that he's chipping in now, especially at this time of year when we need him to do so. It puts us 1-0 in the lead then. Dresden at the back looking all at sea. And I've got to say, he had a lot of space, Muller, didn't he? Let's check that out in 3 dimensions. I'm feeling 3 dimensions. Everybody's scoring goals. Muller then, it's just actually this touch that gets him away from everyone, and all of a sudden there's 5 Dresden players chasing him. They can't get near him though. Muller with a great finish. I do like that black and yellow kit, I have to say. I'm a fan of that. Okay, I'm not going to lie, folks. I will take just a 1-0 routine, get it done, get out sort of game, as that brings us to half time. Probably make some changes at some point. Quimby and Juice Gerald probably going to come off for me, and we're going to switch things around because I want both of them to play against Milan in the week, and I don't really want them to be tired for that game. As Dresden start things off, it's a highlightless highlight as Quimby plays it into Tielemans. This could be a chance for us to extend our lead, and if we do that, I'll probably make the changes sooner rather than later, as we're working this around quite nicely. Just Gerald on it there, into Muller. Oh my word, Muller with another goal. It's 2-0. Muller with both of them. Now it's his 8th of the season. And we're kind of following up that win against Dresden in the Cup with a win here against them in the league. And this is great because the form going into that big game against AC Milan is just what we're looking for. Muller then, left-footed this time, proving he's got both into the top corner. Great finish from the lad, and he's clapping himself, I think. But even so, it was good. I love the fact that he's clapping himself. Look, I've scored that. Everyone see that? Right, let me encourage you. Look at that. That was good, wasn't it? I can respect that. Right, 20 minutes to go. Let's get some of our big guns off then. Dresden from Mullered. I think we'll make a couple more. As I say, Quimby can come off for Florentino Luis, who's struggling a little bit, but we'll do okay out there. We'll bring Tolgroff for Khalifa Khalafa. Keep our midfield fresh. 20 minutes to go. Are we going to be hit by the Football Manager curse now and have an injury at some point? I'm excited for that. Maybe not an injury, but a chance. Ah, good. Omar Yilmaz. It's so typical. Omar Yilmaz brings on Hein. And it's now a penalty kick to Dresden. So Chimenti, well, he's a penalty-saving god, isn't he? So let's see. Can he pull it off one more time? I don't know who's stepping up. It's Modic for Dresden. Chimenti, I mean, we almost expect it at this point. He saved it. Still 2-0. 10 minutes to go. This game's done. I wouldn't have been saying that if they scored, obviously. I'd have been sitting here shaking like a nervous wreck. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Mullered brings it forward into Muller. He's got one final chance at a hat-trick. It won't be happening, but the 2-goal lead is enough, and a 2-0 win. It ends up as Dortmund 2, Dresden 0. Easy stuff for us, you've got to say. Dresden rarely threatened apart from that stupid penalty we gave away. Regardless, though, it gives us a really good leap pad. Leap somewhere. Where are we leaping to? It gives us a launch pad. It's a good launch pad for the... I don't know where leap came from. Good launch pad for the game against Milan. Let's get there immediately. Champions League, last 8. Quarter-final time, people. It's hotting up. This is a fun moment for me to explain. So you'll notice here then, we've agreed terms with a 15-year-old centre-back. You might be thinking, why have you agreed? Why are you buying a 15... It doesn't even look that good. This is awkward. So I accidentally didn't see that my youth players had come in. Well, no, I saw that they'd come in. I just didn't sign any of them. So now all of my youth players are out on sort of free transfer. So I'm just having to sign them all back. Avert your eyes. It's a mistake. Just noticed a bit of news there. Dresden denied penalty. They weren't. We saw it. Dortmund set new defensive record. Dortmund's 10 games without conceding from the 30th with Chimenti! Oh, it's happened. 3 at the back. We're loving it. We're playing no left back at all. And Chimenti's got 10 clean sheets. He's a changed man. All right, AC Milan. Yeah, I'll get there. Okay, folks, as we arrive then at today's game, we have the question mark. Now, the reason we were playing Nick before is that Vinicius wasn't fully familiar with the tactic. He's now very, very close to being familiar with the tactic. And if we're honest with ourselves, a better defender than Nick. It's relatively... It's not that close. He's a better defender than Nick. I'm going to start him today then in this game. Also because Poveda comes in for Pastak again, who's still injured. He's out for a few more days, so can't feature in this first leg. The rest of the team will look familiar to you. Chimenti will be in goal. Vinicius, Silva, Engler. Then Insigne comes back in for Tielemans, just ahead of them. Quimby in the middle. Tolga on the left. Just Gerald in behind Luka Jovic, who returns for Muller. And then we've got Omar Yilmaz on that right-hand side. A strong enough team to win this, I think. Not easily win this? No, I don't know. If AC Milan might be quite good, I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, let's face them. Let's see what they've been up to. Manager is Pep Guardiola, so they're going to be decent. And they're currently 5th in Serie A. What's their run of form like recently? Not too bad. Okay, they've had a bit of a up and down time of it. They're through in the Champions League due to penalties against Atletico Madrid. That makes me feel a little happier. Okay, then let's get into today's game then. In terms of players, they've got Octavio on the left-hand side. Will be familiar to many of you. Anyone else in there? William Carvalho, another one. And I just saw Jason Murillo. 34 now, not the quickest. And they've got Donnarumma in goal, as well as DeMarco, again, a Parma Hall of Famer with Federico DeMarco. They've got Renan Raymond, which is just a good name. And up top, they're playing Lautaro Martinez. Again, maybe familiar to some of you. Starts the game at Racing Club, I think. Or unless he's got his South Vigo. No, Racing Club it is. Okay, maybe something for you to check out if you're playing a save at home. Now then, let's crack on. We've got a strong bench out there as well. Any problems, we'll be fixing it immediately. And let's continue then to the main game. Passionately say, come on lads, we're favourites here. Show them what we can do. Show the world what we can do. That's gone quite well. That's quite a good team talk. Okay then, boys. This is our moment to shine. This is our moment to make history and get to a semi-final. Dortmund have been there before. We're not really making history. I'm just trying to make it sound better than it is. We've already knocked out Real Madrid. That was easy. And 35 minutes into this game, not much is happening, of course. We need to try and avoid an AC Milan goal. Away goals are pivotal in the Champions League. I don't want any of them, essentially. Okay, the game is... This first half has been... well, Not many scenes. T-shirts still available. Passionately say then, we can come out with a win tonight. They seem motivated. I mean, I need goals. Never mind this. The thing is, right, because the Champions League's tricky to play because you don't really know how good your opposition are. Of course, they're 5th in Serie A. They've kind of scraped through against Atletico. That makes me think, okay, they're not that good. Then again, they have Donnarumma, who's probably the best goalkeeper in the world. So I don't really know what to make of it. We're in decent form though. Lukijovic on a 6.4. I mean, Muller got 2 goals in that last game against Dresden. It'll be coming on unless Jovic does something soon. I think home advantage, we go attacking. Sort of last 25. I'm going to bring Muller on as well. Jovic just is not impressing me. I've messed something up. Right, there we are. Muller's on. Let's see. Can he get the vital goal? He's in form, remember. Yilmaz's having a poor game as well. 20 minutes to go. We can get Ivan on that right side. Double change. Attacking double change. 2 experienced, well, 1 experienced player. Ivan's very experienced. Muller, he's unafraid of anyone as the ball's played out to Paveda. Paveda to the byline. Muller, oh my god, I'm a tactical wizard. There we are then. Matthias Muller with a goal. It's Dortmund 1, Atletico Madrid are out, and AC Milan are 0. I forgot. I messed it up, obviously. I've messed it. Paveda, right side, whips the ball across the area, and there's Muller then. Left footed or right footed? I'm guessing left. Oh, well, that's... Lost the quiz. This is right foot. Poked it home. 1-0. Now, I've got attacking. We go back on standard again. We're trying to keep this lead. There's a highlight after the goal. Heavens. Just not a Milan goal, please. As I've said, away goals are not welcome here. As just Gerald finds Muller again. Surely he won't do the remarkable that he hasn't done this time. Tolga loses that as well. And it may be a chance for the old AC Milan of retro years. Berardi as well, they've got, who's a decent player. Octavio. Quimby's in though, straight away. Muller. Tackled from behind. William. Oh, it's just Gerald on it now. Gerald with it. Plays out to Tolga. Miller's in the middle. It's like, it's Danny Graham levels of impact. He scored 2. It's 2-0. I even went to standard and he still gets the goal. Just Gerald. This is the ball that does it for me though. That ball through to Tolga is the difference. Tolga, first time delivery, accurately played to Muller, who this time left-footed, slides it home. Donnarumma beaten. 99's number. Well, he'll be having an ice cream after this one. That doesn't make any sense, does it? There's not even the slightest bit of logic. Corner kick played in. Just Gerald's there. Oh, Silva nearly nodded it home as well. About 5 minutes left to go as DeMarco brings this away. He's been one of their more threatening players, but just Gerald gets in there, does the defensive work as well as the attacking work, and this is why this team works so well. Quimby bringing it forward for us. Ivan, the substitute, into the area. A Muller hat-trick, surely not. It's in the back of the Donnarumma with the save. And I'm being made to look like a fool in this episode. I can't believe that's not gone in. I'm stunned. There's still time, though, maybe for one more. A 3-0 advantage. The season could end this year. I've not really thought about that. I've always assumed there'll be some sort of heartbreak. But so far, so good. As Muller goes through again, maybe. No. Donnarumma claims. 2 minutes or so to go. A little bit of injury time, of course. Will there be a final twist in this tale as Donnarumma launches it forward? Vinicius gets there and Signy heads on. And AC Milan. I mean, again, this away goal would be horrendous for us. Let's keep it out now, please. Let's do that. As they come to this right-hand side. Renon, Raymond. Oh, Berardi, you've ruined everything today. Domenico Berardi with the goal then. 2-1. Should we have gone more defensive? I don't know. I felt like we were pushing for a third. It's not happened, though. Raymond with the ball in. Nobody loves him anymore. That's ruined my love affair with Raymond. Everyone used to love him, didn't they? Because everyone, you got it about a minute. Okay, 2-1. That's going to be the final score, I think. Seconds to go here, unless we can find a final one. We can't. Dortmund 2, AC Milan 1. Then, oh, that's annoying. That away goal might be a blow to our system. It does mean though, if we score 1 away from home, I think we can score 2. Muller with a double goal. It's not a thing. With 2 goals in 2 minutes gets us the win then. 2-1. We'll take that into the next leg. Feeling pretty confident. Next episode, Bayern Munich and the return leg against AC Milan. If you're looking forward to that one, drop a like on it. Let's aim for 1,000 likes. And we love, with care, for me to mention until next time. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. Muller's in fine form. My word, he's got 6 goals in his last 3 games. Oh, he starts next time. And just before we go, hoodies, t-shirts and mugs are available. The Respect the Equipment t-shirt is now disappearing, but if you want one, there's a link in the description down below, and if you've already ordered, it should be on its way.